Hey guys, Roger from Three Angels here. So we'll put this little video together tonight. It's going to be a little long, but it's where I'm at so far with the overhaul. It explains what's going on with it, why I had to switch to another engine, etc. So let's get into today's video. Again, it's a little long, but it's little snippets of what's going on and where I'm at with it. Again, if you can, like, subscribe, share, and let's get over 1,000 subscribers. Thanks, guys. Morning, guys. Roger back from Three Angels. Standing here in front of the Mistress, and got this new heart laying here on the floor. Well, it's on a pallet. Flip you around, show you what's going on with it, and give you a little backstory on what's going on with this truck. What's going on with the Mistress. Here's the motor I got. It come out of an 86 International. You guys have seen it in the shorts. And this is a big cam 4. Now the difference between a 3 and a 4 are the cooling systems. You know, this thing does not have an upper radiator hose, unlike the 1s, 2s, and 3s. You have this hose here, and there's one off the side of the block that are your upper radiator hoses. Those were the only two hoses that went to the radiator, other than maybe like a small one here and there, but those are your only two hoses that went to the radiator. I mean, this thing is just full of it. It has a Horton fan clutch on it, and it works. So it needs cleaned up. I've got to put a clutch in it because I trashed the clutch pulling the tranny out of it. I thought skid loader would pick it all up. Nope, I was wrong. So, but this is a big cam 4. Sorry about the lighting, but like, yeah, this hose here went to your heater. This one up here went to the heater. These two, they went somewhere else. So, but all this comes off. This comes off. The turbo still ran good, but my other one is bigger. So I'm gonna change this out. Obviously, this goes because the other one goes directly over. I've got a new alternator for it. I've got a new water pump. I'll put all new belts on it. If my belts don't work, I don't know if they will or not. So, but then here's the tranny. Not the piece of plastic. This is a 9-speed to where mine is an 8-speed. So this will help out in the gearing department. There's the overhaul kit for the number 3. Just got off the phone with Don's Diesel out of Lawrence, Kansas, and he's checking the numbers to make sure that'll still work in that number 4. So what happened with the motor? So when I changed the oil in it here a few weeks ago, I found brass metal in the oil. Usually common, you find there once in a while, but this was pretty excessive. So got everything ordered, got it out here, and got it tore apart. Well, when I pulled the liners, it had coming to find out this block had been repaired in the counter bores. So flip you around. So this is your where your liners would go down in here, and they would normally sit up in here, up in here. This had a repair sleeve that sat down here. They cut all this out. That's why there's a notch here that normally shouldn't be there on all these. You can see where the split between the heads are. There's three cylinder heads on this motor. So every one of these sleeves came out, and they came out with the liners, and you cannot reuse them, is what I've been told. So on that note, you can see some of the sleeves over there sitting on the thing right there. Them guys, they come out. On that note, I got with the dealership here in town, and they said those shims or sleeves are not available through Cummins anymore, but that was the standard size. They can get 10,000s and 20,000s over, but I'd have to pull the block out of the truck and bring down to them, and they said it would be, you know, 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks before they could get everything done. I don't have that time to wait. Granted, you know, I wasted a week last week with going out to Ohio, buying that truck and plucking the motor out of it. You know, there goes a week. You know, block could have been at their shop, and again, they said that's if it can be repaired. That's a big if. So rather than waiting around on the if and then doing something, that's when I went and bought that 86 International. I'll put pictures in this video and whatnot. So that's what's going on in a nutshell. Flip. These are, let's see, these guys were the bottom. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These were the bottoms of their rods, and then these were all the uppers on the rods. So got the rocker housings laid out, Jake's laid out. This is the front of the truck, back of the truck. Your bridges laying here, push rods. They're all labeled to how they went. This was the back of the truck, back head, middle head, front head. So, and then like this pipe here, this will have to go on that new block. Again, just goes to your upper radiator, and then your thermostat sits in here to where the Big Cam 4 has 2 thermostats. This won't get used, being that one has a fan clutch on it, and I want a fan clutch. So I've got a new water pump. I'll have to get this pipe out to go in the other one. Exhaust manifold, I don't know if I'm going to use that one or not. Turbo, I think that's a bigger turbo than what's on it. I'm not sure. I'll have to put them side by side and look. And then that over there is your intake, your water cooler. You can see the difference. I mean, a hell of a height difference. Compared to what's on there. And then this is the pipe, this is turbo, and then that's intake over there. So that's what's going on in a nutshell. I'll post as I go, and if you want to keep checking, look on Instagram, 3 Angels Diesel on Instagram. And then you can look me up on Facebook, 3 Angels Diesel on Facebook. I think it's 3 Angels Diesel Trucking, I think. So if you want to look me up on there, I put pictures up mainly on Instagram and whatnot. So yeah, and then a lot of people have requested what my Snapchat is, and again, I think it's 3 Angels Diesel on Snapchat. So that's where I'm at with everything. I've got to get this block pulled out, get the block pulled out, get the transmission pulled out, cross member, got to pull the toolbox off back here, get all that pulled, and then we'll pull the radiator, fix it. Bottom's leaking down there at the bottom. It's the gasket. So put this block and that block side by side and start swapping. I've got to clean all this up, and I'm gonna put them side by side right here and start swapping parts. Get this booger put back in. I gotta pull the clutch off. I think the clutch on the other motor is the same. So yeah, so make sure you like, subscribe if you want to see more, and hopefully I get back on the road here after Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a rush. Get this thing done. All right, everybody. God bless. Well, I got the truck in the shop, and she's definitely looking for pennies now. Got her raised all the way up. I can get the shit now. I mean, I can change my lights. That's easy. Fire shield, what's left of the decal up there. Horns. I'll get right to the motor. She's looking for pennies now. So begins the overhaul. Gotta go get bolts for this. 2 nuts for those. But yeah, we're looking for pennies now. See what this looks like. Wiring stretched. Oh yeah, wires are stretched. Yes, we'll have to cut those. Oh yeah, we'll have to fix all that stuff. Forget what these go to. I forget what those go to. Probably headlights or something. Yeah, we'll have to jack the cab back up, put nuts on here. But I've got it tied, so I can't go nowhere. Yeah, I can get to everything now. So begins the overhaul. Got it washed best I could. Drop fluids. Air cleaner off, tires off. Sitting on jack stands. So it begins. Yes. Pull this out, pull the fan out. Paint both of those. Paint this whole thing, wire it all down, paint it best I can. Fix this. Probably end up pulling the radiator out of it, fixing the radiator while it's apart. Yeah. Alright, day one of the overhaul. Got all the exhaust off, got most coolant lines off. All this return water is, all those bolts are loose, hoses are off, all this stuff's undone. See, hoses are off, got to undo that one over there. Still got to pull this rod off. Coolant's drained, oil's drained. Obviously batteries are unhooked. Exhaust is off. Got a rope tied up there. We'll pull the wheels and tires off tomorrow, make it easier to get into. Still got to pull water pump, fan, and all this stuff off up here. So I'm putting a new water pump in, thermostat, all new hoses. All that's going to be new. I'm going to pull this off when I pull the fan out and get some fiberglass it this weekend. Getting all new hoses. So got to pull the water cooler off the other side. So here's everything so far. I need to get the joints for this to reseal here and here. Both these are loose. I've ought to get a new stud for here. This one almost broke. I had to heat it up, get it out. It almost broke. Turbo is still good. It's a reman turbo, but it's good. There's no wiggle in it. So turbo's going to stay. All new exhaust bolts that will get ordered. Clamps. Hey guys, Roger back. So day two of tearing down on this overhaul. I've got to run to the house, get sockets. And it's getting late in the day. I think I'm just going to say screw it. So flip you around here, show you what's going on. So rocker boxes are off, jakes are off. I don't have my 12-point sockets here to pull the injectors. So it takes like a 15/16. So everything's ready to come apart. Just got to pull head bolts and pull heads off. And dual fuel lines are off. Or the fuel lines are off the back of the head. I have to replace those. I broke them. They came apart. They came off in pieces. Flip here, go to the other side. Everything's apart on the driver's side. Like I said, the fuel lines come out back of the head. I broke that fitting off the back of the head. It's just fine. I'm going to put all new in anyways. This one twisted on me, coming apart. Tried to heat it up, but it wouldn't come apart. So that's just regular copper line. Just put new in it and whatnot. So I'll get these pulled off in the morning. Get the heads pulled off, pan pulled off. Found a line down in there coming off the block. It's leaking on me. Get it pulled off, get a new one made, and I've got the fan, water pump, all that garbage is off the front of it. And then go around here. I want to show you the mess. This is a shop, but it's not mine. So, like I said, all this stuff's off the front up here. Cylinder heads are here. That's water pump, cylinder head, cylinder head, cylinder head. And I'm gonna cut this back and then cut it up. We'll pull this elbow completely out and cut it because it's like way up in here, and get this up higher. Get that up higher, and so it doesn't sit so low in my tank and it's rubbing on my battery box lid. So everything's back here. Fan hub assembly, water pump, return line off the passenger side, turbo intake, intake cooler. Here's your rocker housings, front, middle, rear. That's how it goes on the engine. And then your jakes. Everything looks good. Here's the push rods. Everything's labeled to how it came out. So when I go to put it back together, it all goes back together. I know how it goes. So that's what's going on right now. Thanks, guys, and keep watching. Appreciate it. All right, guys, morning. So I'm going to give you an update on the engine here. So instead of standard liners, I have 2040 liners. These are a lower press fit instead of an upper press fit like on the standard liners. There's a block repair on these liners, on the piston liners themselves. There's a block repair that sit down the block. You cut the block deeper, put these rings in it, then you cut the deck height, and you got to cut the inside diameter to accept the 2040 sleeves. And we'll flip you around and show you. So this is what I'm talking about here. So you got this here, this piece right here, sits in the block. It's not supposed to come out. Coming to find out from Cummins, there's a special tool that you use to set on these rings, and it keeps this ring in the block. So I have to get 6 new rings, and then they have to be cut on the inside diameter, inside, to accept the 2040 sleeve. And then you have to cut them height wise to accept to make the liner protrusion, from the top of the deck, from the top of here to the top of the block. It's between 3 to 6 thousandths. This cannot stick out any further than 3 to 6 thousandths. So that's what's going on. Waiting on parts right now. I've got to get these measured inside the block, and the 2040 sleeves will be here Monday. Overhaul kit should be here today. I'm waiting on it to show up, and head bolts are sitting right here in front of me, and ordered a dual fuel kit to give it a little more horse. Got to make all new fuel lines, all hoses.
'Cause I have $30,000 in credit card debt. When they call, I tell them I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt. Tomorrow I may buy myself a dining room set or this Boba Fett. Credit card debt.
Alright, so you go any higher? Yeah, go stand up back here. There you are. Now, there you go. Alright, you're out. My legs are touch.
Swinging around that way, yeah.
There you go.
What's that thing here? Picked up?
What?
Alright, if you go straight back, you'll clear.
You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
No, that's just the overstep.
Yeah, I know. You just twist it up.
There you go, Joe.
Hey, Joe, let her down easy, bud. You get her down. I don't want that side it wants to screw with you.
Alright.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah, let her down some more, Joe. Let her down. Don't worry about it. A little bit more. That's good.
There you go, buddy.
Don't worry, your back tires ain't touching. You're good. What the hell's that smell coming out that big? Back there. Yeah, put it right on the roof.
You got that white lens?
Yeah.
Alright, back up. We'll probably take some blocks. Cause I'll switch the oil pan out when I get out there and rust it. And we'll just take some blocks and set underneath.
You want a skid?
We can, yeah.
Put it on a skid first.
And then strap it. And I'll bring your blocks back with me.
Pretty sure we got blocks. I ain't worried about that shit.
Well, that way, if we put it on a skid, then you can pick it up easier that way.
Yeah. That's what I'm Go. We'll go grab one of them skids. Put it on a, set it on a skid somewhere.
Take a step back, case and come down there.
Yeah.
Grab some blocks. Where'd my camera go?
Pretty much.
There's a bunch of people out there and I get out and they're like, you're all right out there. That's cool. I'm like, just have to go forward. All right, Jeff, come forward. Come up a little bit. There you go.
It's going to be at an angle.
Well, we'll adjust this. We'll adjust this. All right, come in a little more, Joe. All right. probably scoot this back over. Well, that way. That way, both of them. What's that?
You don't want to rock this way. You don't want to rock this side or whatever. Grab a couple more of them blocks. Good. Go down it there. It ain't going, that's blocked under there, but it ain't gonna go nowhere.
So I'm gonna get to
Yeah, I
that.
wouldn't rock this one. It's too much here, buddy.
Well, go get.
I don't think Joe's gonna like it. He ain't got no pants left.
Because he can hit it from the front end. That way, if it wouldn't roll either side once I get the strap in. Take two ratchet straps and tie them down.
All right, but we need to make sure it ain't gonna roll. The wind ain't gonna blow that somebody's up there.
Would it be better if it was laying down for you?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I would. I'd leave it sit upright. All right, drop her down easy. Okay, back her out. Tilt it down some, Joe. There you go. Tilt it down a little more. Okay. Get that thing away. Hey, we're gonna need it for the tranny.
Oh yeah, we got to pull that fucker out.
We're gonna get out the white first.
Yeah, I'd fix some way. I'd put me a block across here and then do something at an angle or whatever to wedge that some bitch in there so it ain't gonna go nowhere. But you can put a block across here, screw it down. I mean, that do whatever, but I sure the hell wouldn't have that thing.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna load my feet.
Let's go get your feet.
All right, let's grab that tranny, Joe.
Side.
Back up, Andrew.
Oh, son.
Oh, yeah. Alright. We grab that rod. I'll go. Let's grab that rod. We'll go that way with it. Get it across. Let's go.
Didn't realize I had my
Where you want it? Straight up
Yeah,
or?
just straight up. All right, go west.
Hold on. We just hit some.
Oh, you're hitting lines. Straight up.
Now, hold on. He's gonna have to come my way now.
Yep.
My way. More.
Clear back.
In a little bit, Joe. Then up. There we go.
Watch that clutch. Yeah, there you go, my fingers. You're out.
Is it okay on that side?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, hang on. Stop.
He's got something attached. Oh, is there?
I forgot one. I thought I got them all.
I figured.
Not come free. All right, straight up. It's yours. So once we get it out, I'll pull that top plate off. It's easy to do it that way. Will it hang?
I just didn't want to go through the radiator. You're clear.
You're clear, Joe.
Got another skid, or you just sitting down on the ground?
We'll just settle the ground for now. That'll work. We'll move it here after that. Thank you, sir. Just out here cruising the old back roads. Back roads all the way from from El Dorado, Ohio to Dickinson, North Dakota. Didn't step on one highway, and I went the whole way home. Doing about 60. Trailers back here, motors still back here. But yeah, I have not stepped on one interstate. It has been back roads the entire way out here so far.